going to live.
And finally, sir, the president's convention acceptance speech is now scheduled for Jacksonville on August 27th, which is the 60th anniversary of Axe Handle Saturday, when a KKK mob attacked mostly black civil rights protesters. Is it appropriate to be having a convention speech on that anniversary in that city?
You know, we've reached a point in our society where we dissect everything and try to ascribe some nefarious notion to it. We really need to move away from that. We need to move away from being offended by everything, of going through history and looking at everything, you know, of renaming everything. I mean, think about the fact that some of our universities, some of our prestigious universities, have a relationship with the slave trade. Should we go and rename those universities? You know, it really gets to a point of being ridiculous after a while, and, you know, we're going to have to grow up as a society.
Dr. Carson, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Let's get a Democratic response now from Stacey Abrams, former leader of the Georgia House of Representatives, author of the new book, Our Time Is Now. Ms. Abrams, thank you for joining us this morning. Let's pick up right where I left off with Dr. Carson right there. He says we have to grow up.
I think that is a fairly infantile response, actually, to say that words don't have meanings, that dates don't have meanings, that dates don't have power. But this is from the administration that on the 4th anniversary of the Pulse murders of the LGBTQ community stripped away health protections for that community. This is the same person who had to be convinced that having a rally that would necessarily and has traditionally attracted people who do not care about Black lives, that they were going to have this rally in Tulsa at the site of a Black massacre, and it took a week of cajoling to make him move. And so let's be very clear. This isn't about growing up. It's about taking responsibility and having accountability for the actions that have been taken by this country and by people acting on behalf of this country. And we do have a day of reckoning, and that day of reckoning is going to continue until we actually make change.
We saw a meeting